Now, with y'all choosing Larry Pawdrill as the leader, when it would have made more sense would have been Melvin Hardy. He was from the east side, right? He already was a Crip, right? No, he already, but he knew Raymond from the east. So why y'all choose Larry Pawdrill over Melvin Hardy? So what a distinction as far as y'all just meet Raymond and Melvin Hardy already having a relationship with Raymond.
Larry Pawdrill, the Pawdrills go all the way back to the mid-'60s, you know, as fighters, street fighters. They were reputable street fighters back then when the Sportsman Park Boys had ruled Sportsman Park before we even got Sportsman Park, you know. So he was already active in the hood before, so he was the chosen one that we chose, you know, and he was a hell of a street fighter.
And what happened to him?
The reason why he stepped down as leader of the West Side because he got stabbed. We got into it with the Demolanes up at Rio show. He got stabbed. Melvin Hardy got stabbed, and Jimmy Johnson got stabbed.
What year was this?
That was in '71.
So he stepped down the same year he stepped up?
Yeah, the same year we chose him as the leader. He had to step down because he got stabbed, second to inches away from his heart.
Let me ask you this: out of all these interviews we see on YouTube, when the kids from the '80s and St. Andrews Park speaks, how come they always fail to mention the Al Capones?
Because they don't know. You talk about the Al Capones, you talk about 69, 70. You know what I'm saying? And that was us, our age. We was at Horace Band. Donald Archie, Tookie, and all them, they were almost, they were grown.
Well, give us a roll call to Al Capones if you can remember.
Oh wow, you got the Potts, you got the Durtons, you got Simba, Dikey, Simba, Dikey.
Wait a minute, you say Potts?
Raymond Potts and Ronald Potts is the oldest brother. He wasn't Raymond Potts. Raymond Potts, Willie Durton, the Durton family, Michael Durton, all of them, Simba, Keith Henderson, Ricky Henderson. You know, that whole crew right there.
Where did all these kids live at? These Al Capone kids?
In the 80s, in the 70s, in the 80s, 70s, 80s, and 70s. Yeah. And along with them, everybody that went to Henry Clay that run in with that crew.
So was Donald Archie and Tookie, were they Al Capones?
No.
What was Tookie before he came home and joined the West Side Crips?
He was affiliated with Donald Archie in the 80s.
So he was just a neighborhood tough. He wasn't part of no official gang.
No.
Just based on your knowledge and perspective, when did you become aware of Crips hanging in Compton? When did that take place?
Well, basically, when Tookie went to Compton in the Red House, you know, basically that, and then you have a lot of.
Well, let me do this. 3 theories going out there now, and I'll let you pick the ones: Grandy's, Carver Parks, or Tookie at the Red House. Who came first?
The Red House and Tookie and the Grandies and Boot Hill. You can't forget Boot Hill.
So was there a domino effect? Do you know which domino fell first?
The Grandies.
And who was all part of the Grandies? The original first ones you heard. You heard there was Crips and the Grandies, what names was popping?
James Compton.
From 11A.
Yeah, James Compton. James Compton. Let's see, James Compton. Let's see.
Earlier you said Mr. X, Mac Thomas.
Okay, Mr. X, Mac Thomas, James Compton, Mad Dog Bruno, basically, those were your top generals.
What about Salty and Frosty?
Salty and Frosty, yes. Can't forget Frosty. Rest in peace. Yeah.
So when you started hearing about Crips hanging at Carver Park, were these dudes considered Compton Crips, or were they just Crips hanging at Carver Park?
You know what? The only thing I know, to my knowledge, they were Carver Park. You know, with Roy Tucker and Glue Baby and that whole crew.
Did you know the Undertaker?
No.
Never heard of Felton?
No.
So when you hear Carver Park, what names come to your mind again?
Roy Tucker, Glue Baby, Chip, and one other name that I shouldn't even forget, but you know, we're getting older now, so, but those are the main people there.
I'm interested in Mr. X. Tell me about Mr. X and his affiliation with both sides of town.
I think he was like a year or two under me, you know, a year, maybe two. And they had migrated to Compton right in the Grandies, you know.
Was the Grandies already in full swing when he landed there, or did he have a hand in bringing that West Side Crip flavor to the Grandies?
Because everybody came at the same time. James Compton, all of them, all the names that we mentioned, all of them came at the same time. All, you know, Red Dog, Michael Redman, all of them came at the same time. Frosty, all of them came at the same time.
And what time was this? What year?
This was 72, and when Tookie was at the Red House, we used to leave the Red House every day and go to the Grandies in the Boot Hill.
You was gone for a minute. You caught your little murder case in 72.
Yeah, but I wasn't gone for 6 months.
So what? From 72 summer to what?
We caught that murder. We caught that murder, I think, in March or April, and I went out. I got an out-of-state release, and I came back in the summer of '73.
Okay, let me put it like this: before you caught that murder case and left town, was Compton cripping, or did they start cripping when you were gone, or when you came back?
They were cripping because we all used to have meetings at Melvin Hardy's house in '71. Factor Brookins was Factor Brookins. Then he moved to the Red House. No, he moved to the Red House and then to Atlantic.
You say Factory Brookins, are you talking about that one in Banning?
In Banning,
okay.
Right. That was the first one. He got Tookie out of Tookie paroled to Bob Simmons, right? And that was in '71. Tookie came home for a minute, kicked it with us, you know what I'm saying? And then he went to Factor Brookins. There he took Melvin Hardy, Buddha, Monkey Man, Black Dog, the Dimfu, you know, all these, Melvin Hardy, everybody. He took all of them up there with him, you know, and basically that left us active, you know, on the West Side.
Seems like Bob Simmons had a hand in Tookie becoming known as the leader. That sound right? Sure.
Well, he made him the leader of his situation with the high risk youth. You know, bringing youth out of camps and stuff for the two of them from going to prison and white and stuff like that. You know, he had a lot of work. His leadership. You know, you can't take nothing from his leadership. You know, because when he denounced the Crip multiplication turf off for new name Crips near and abroad, he went to Compton, and then Compton just like blew up.